All right, everybody. Hey, I promised you I would be back to walk you through what it means to open up the lymphatic system. As mentioned, I wish I knew this before I did. If I did, I would have already shared it. And you guys are the first that I'm sharing this with. I've personally been doing it for a couple months now, and not even on this comprehensive level that I'm teaching you. I honestly have spent about 30 hours of research trying to learn the best way to teach you guys, obviously teach myself and my kids. And this is a practice that I have been doing with my kids, and it's something that you can make silly and fun and whatnot, but it's really important that when we are trying to improve our drainage pathways, that we actually open up the lymphatic system first. So previously I kind of had you guys doing lymphatic rebounding, dry brushing, cupping. And like I said, it wasn't working against you by any means, but this is how to improve it working for you even more so. So I mentioned things that I've noticed by implementing this is less cellulite, less breakouts, less vulnerability altogether, and improving even when symptoms are coming on. Zero allergies this year. That might have something to do with it. Everybody's been complaining about how bad allergy season is this year. I only know because one of my kids is still struggling with girls that are in the tween years. Just come to expect that. So without taking too much of your time, I just wanted to share with you guys the 6 spots that we're going to focus on opening before we implement the rebounding, before we implement dry brushing and all of these other things. This is a technique, takes 5 minutes or less. You can do it every single day. So I'm going to walk you through it. And we're always going to start with the termini. This isn't spelled the way it sounds, so if you look it up, you might be a little bit confused. It looks like terminus, and it's really just a location. It's not really like, it's a scientific term, but it's more of just a location. So that's going to go directly below your ears, essentially, in this like softer region. But we're actually going to use the collarbone area because this is where everything, all the waste gets out of our lymphatic system into the blood system and eventually out of our body. Okay, so, or vice versa. So this is the waste deposit of our lymphatic system. So we are going to start, right, like I said, with the termini, with the collarbone area, and we're just going to rub this area, kind of like a light massage below, above. So you rub it out first, and you can do it like this if you want to do it one side at a time, and then you go into circles. This gives you a lot of energy, and it's like the 3rd time I've done it today. So circles above, circles below, clockwise, counterclockwise, and then you're going to tap it out. We're just kind of waking it up. We're like, okay, activate, lymphatic system, activate. Now we're going to go to the other side, do the same thing, rub it out, do those circles above the collarbone, below the collarbone. This is around the termini, and it is where the waste exits the lymphatic system, okay? So we're going to move away from the termini always. And next spot is going to be these glands right here, okay? So we're going to do the same thing, kind of massage it really gentle because this is a little bit more of a sensitive area. Just a gentle like massage, rub up and down. It could even look like this. Did this to my daughter before her soccer game yesterday. Circles, gentle, very gentle on this spot. There's other areas we get to be rough. This isn't one of them. Looks like I have horns. Step away from my buddy the cow, and then other direction, and then we're just gonna tap that out. Okay, I know this kind of seems silly. That's why I said it's fun to do with our kids. It's fun to do with our parents. Like if you had elderly parents, chances are their lymphatic system's a little bit sluggish. Okay, so then we're gonna move into this armpit area where the muscle attaches right here. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna rub it out. You guys, if you start having more sweat come out of your armpit area, don't be afraid of that. That's not a bad thing. We're gonna circle clockwise, counterclockwise. I'm rushing through a tiny bit, but you can take your time. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Other side, rub it out, and do those circles, circulate, and then tap it out. Okay, so this next one you can get a little bit more aggressive, I guess you can say. We're gonna go on our abdomen, and there's a lot of different vessels through here. Okay, this is where our immune system lives. So we need this activated for digestion, for absorption. We're gonna rub it out, and then we're gonna circulate. I can already feel like another burst of energy. Feels like I've had 4 cups of coffee today. Circle the other way. This might be my favorite spot. It's like tingly. Wait till you guys see the next spot. My daughter was like embarrassed. And then we're gonna tap it out. So then we're actually going to go to our groin area. And that's right through here. I guess I should have wore a tighter outfit. But it's not like in your private, it's in the actual groin is where the blood vessel or the vessels are and the lymph nodes. Same thing, rub it out, circulate, circular motions. I know it looks like I'm being all weird. Anyway, and then tap it out. Like Gilmore, Happy Gilmore, tap, tap, tap it out. And then the next and last spot is behind our knees. So we're gonna go down. And this might be better to be sitting, but I'm just gonna show you guys for the sake. A lot of this you can be sitting. The abs and the groin, you're gonna wanna be standing. Behind the knees, same thing. Above and below the crease of your knee is gonna be good. Sorry for that angle. And then circulate. It feels so good. And then tap it out. Okay. That, my friends, is how you activate the lymphatic system. When our lymphatic system is activated, our body responds so much better to the efforts that we are making through exercise and through food. So after you're done with that, go ahead and shake it out. Everybody wants to know my recommendation for a rebounder, but if you guys know me by now, I don't like to have excess stuff. And since I'm still youngish enough, it's really easy for me to just bounce around. And they say that kids naturally do this because they're always like, mom, 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 mom. That actually helps their lymphatic system. So we're gonna bounce it out just for like 20, 30 seconds and then boom, you're done. You're gonna have so much energy. Your drainage pathways are gonna be like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we're gonna get ready for some other exercises, some lymphatic massage, dry brushing, and potentially cupping. I'm going to teach you guys all of this stuff throughout the month. We're not in a rush because this is a lifestyle, okay? This is not something that you're going to start and stop. We want to learn it so we can practice it forever. Keep up the good work. I'll talk to you guys soon.